Many of you have commented about this article that came out in The Wired, asking if I've sold out, if I've taken money to push political talking points. The answer is no. They never told me who to interview, what to say, or what not to say. They never once said you can't report on an issue.
Oh, so what you're saying is that you just naturally love Israel and are in favor of genocide of the Palestinians. Okay, well, that's even better. Thank you for being completely transparent. They didn't even have to pay you to be an inhuman piece of shit. You know, I've mentioned this before. I'll mention it again. This is just as George Carlin said for years and years and years. You do not need a grand conspiracy of people telling you what you can say and what you can't say. The reason that they don't say anything is because they know what the score is. They know exactly what you can talk about and what you can't talk about. They don't need to tell you what to say. They sought you out because you do exactly as you're told. You know exactly what the score is. You know exactly what's allowed and what isn't allowed.
This is the story of Aaron Parnas. Aaron's got a few million followers on this app, and you might have seen his videos. He posts the breaking news and regurgitates headlines that pop up on his phone notifications. Aaron puts out lots of videos every single day. I mean, the news flies, right? But you will never really hear him talk about anything happening in Gaza.
I want to make something clear. I am pro-Israel. I am pro-Palestine. I am just anti-Hamas, which is where we all should be. Unfortunately, the Palestinians have been living under a terrorist regime for far too long, and Hamas's actions have led to where we are.
The reason Aaron made that video in the first place was because he was crying that people are asking him to talk about Gaza. He was saying, I'm just one person. I can't do everything. There is no such thing as being both pro-Israel and pro-Palestine. You either side with the oppressors or you side with the oppressed. There's no in between. There's no both. You can't support concentration camps and also care about the people in the concentration camps. You can't support the Palestinian paramedics, but then also support the people who bombed all the hospitals, who target ambulances, who targeted 15 paramedics in the middle of the night, hid their bodies in a mass grave, and buried the ambulances with bulldozers so Western media wouldn't discover it. And a lot of people seem to think that he's like anti-MAG, anti-Trump, because he talks a lot about Trump. But what the truth is that he has a personal vendetta against Trump. His dad, Lev Parnas, was in Trump's inner circle, who was part of the attempt to oust the U.S. ambassador to Ukraine. He funneled illicit campaign money through shell companies. He defrauded investors and is in jail for it. He also created the conspiracy theory that Biden was holding Ukrainian stocks and was going to sell them after he left office, and that's why Biden was funding Ukraine so much. Aaron Parnas would be at Mar-a-Lago having drinks with Trump, who would still be in Trump's inner circle had that never happened.
Yep.
But now he comes from a disgraced political family and has turned to regurgitating real journalism's work on this app and giving a biased narrative to us all.